Welcome. Come with me. The doctors will see you now.
Welcome to another episode of Fast Talks with Family Docs. I am Dr. Phil Palmer.
And I am Dr. Veer Vadala. We have a very special episode to talk to you guys about today. We're diving back into the world of family medicine and beyond, and we're excited to welcome back Dr. Rachel Franklin. As you all know, Dr. Franklin is a Regents Professor and Vice Chair in the Department of Family and Preventative Medicine at the University of Oklahoma College of Medicine. And our special episode today is about her new role as the new President of the Oklahoma chapter of the American Academy of Family Physicians, our Oklahoma Academy. Dr. Franklin, thank you so much for joining us again.
Thank you. It's a huge honor. Thanks for inviting me back.
Dr. Franklin, I think I'm going to start off with the first question. Really excited to have you and really excited to looking forward to your leadership throughout the year. So what is your vision for this upcoming year for the OAFP?
Absolutely. So first off, just to remind us that the Academy itself has a vision, right? So we got vision and mission statements, whatever. So the vision of the Oklahoma Academy of Family Physicians is really for the organization to form the foundation for healthcare in Oklahoma, right? Whether that means we're advocating, we're educating, what we're doing, that's our organizational vision. So within that, I think my theme, if you would, for how I would serve that mission this year is through reconnection. So my theme is kind of reconnection. Reconnecting to our core values as family medicine physicians, to our core mission, and to each other. You know, a lot happened after the pandemic, and we've lost a lot of the things that have made us what we've been so proud to be with each other, for our communities. And I just think this is a great opportunity to pause and focus on reconnecting.
That's great. Exciting. We our last podcast, we were having conversations about the importance of connections that patients need with their broader family, and I agree with you. We need that as clinicians in our community to be interacting with each other as well, for sure. So I'm curious, Rachel, are there a couple of issues that you have a passion to see pursued this year by the Academy? And then also just tagging on to what you just said with connection, do you have thoughts as to how you want to try and help us make connections and reestablish connections over the coming year?
Absolutely. And I have some really fun announcements as well.
Good.
Our board has met
and
we've voted and agreed to some activities as well that we're really excited. We hope to bring some reconnection to our organization and hopefully grow it from there. This, I want to say first, is an extension of the work that Dr. Woods did, Abby Woods, our friend. So we're just trying to carry that forward as well. But let me kind of start with the interpersonal connection.
Okay.
We do great work for our patients. I think I talked about this in the last time we met with each other. And sometimes we forget how important the work we do is, and we lose that opportunity to connect with each other when we're in and out of exam rooms all day.
Yeah.
So the Academy this year has decided on a couple of opportunities for us to gather and just be together in the same space. The first one that we would like to do is invite everyone to our first ever watch party and tailgate at a college football game.
Right. That's exciting.
So we're only doing one this year. We flipped a coin. So OSU, please don't hate us. If this goes well, we will do it at OSU next year.
Right.
But if you will mark your calendars for October 25th, that is a big OU game.
Yes.
We will be having a tailgate and watch party. So big tent, big television. You don't have to have tickets to the game.
Oh, that's awesome.
We would like to see you there. Those of you that are part of residency programs or colleges of medicine, we want your students there. We want your residents there. We want to see our family of family medicine have an opportunity to gather in a non-medical environment and just really be with each other to socialize. So this is your call. If you don't show up, we don't go to OSU next year.
Oh, all right. We got to make it happen, guys.
There's a call for the Cowboy fans to come down to Norman for the watch party. So
We wouldn't even mind probably if you wear orange. We just want to see our family of family medicine gather there. The next
Well, hang on. That sounds like a fun event, and I agree with you that that is going to be a big weekend. It's Auburn, if I remember correctly, off the top of my head.
It's
Is it Ole Miss?
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss,
Okay.
okay.
It's Ole Miss.
Okay. But it
Absolutely.
is homecoming, I think.
It is homecoming.
so
it's
that-
Ole Miss.
there'll be a
It's
lot
a
going on
big
that
game.
weekend
A
and-
lot of
and, yeah.
energy.
So excellent.
Yeah.
Go ahead with your
Yeah,
next one.
absolutely. So we have a little bit more traditional gathering available for our fall retreat with a little bit of CME and a lot of gathering together. We are going to go to Okana
How fun.
in
Oh my
November.
gosh.
So November 21st and 22nd. Again, please mark your calendars. Please watch your inboxes. Please RSVP. There will be a half a day of CME available as an option. If you would like to come and get some CME, we'll have some great speakers. But afterwards, we really want to see you and your family. We've got special rates for Okana, very cheap, including very cheap the retreat rates, the
Okay.
resort fees.
Yeah.
Please, okay.
Yeah. So bring your kids, get them in the water, go for a spa treatment if you'd prefer to do that. But we will provide some opportunities for our colleagues to get together and have all their families present as well.
Excellent. Those sound
Amazing.
like great opportunities. I know we did something similar at Grand Lake at the Shangri-La Resort. And
Oh,
was a
yeah, that was so much
wonderful
fun.
Oh my gosh,
to get
that was the
together and
best
just
time.
socialize with people.
Wasn't that awesome?
Yeah,
I
it
know.
was
It was great.
Yeah.
So those are exciting. Looking
Yeah.
forward to those.
So we're really, really excited about that. So these are our opportunities so far to reconnect. And you'll see in the newsletter, I'm going to tell you a little bit more in the newsletter, but I'm going to put out a personal ask in the theme of reconnecting. In your community, you have community get-togethers of some sort, whether it's a rattlesnake festival or it's a sausage cookout or whatever it is that gets your town together.
Mm-hmm.
And as the family doc in the community, we know how important you are to your community. I'd really love the opportunity to learn what those things are, especially if you are interested in having somebody come represent the OAFP and support you and your practice. Would love the opportunity to go. We just recently went to Kansas, for those of you that follow me on social, just for a friend who invited us up there. And the best time, really loved her small community, loved the people that were there, and she really just enjoyed showing off her town to some colleagues. And
That's so cool.
so if we can highlight something in your community and encourage local colleagues to come out and help, just to be part of your gathering, we'd love to do that.
That's
Excellent.
amazing.
Excellent plans for the year.
Yeah. So, spirit of reconnecting, we're going to go watch a game and tailgate. And then if you're looking for CME days, we got some coming up, right? And so that's great. So, in terms of reconnecting, Dr. Franklin, that's a great set for vision. What about for looking forward, like for advocacy or any like upcoming legislation priorities that you think that the OAFP should focus on or we should be paying attention to?
Absolutely. And again, this fits the theme of reconnecting to our core values
Right.
and our mission as providing the comprehensive, compassionate care to the entire community that we serve, right? So there's been a lot of conversation about what is primary care. But regardless of that conversation, there is a legislative theme that's happening from the national level all the way down through the state and local levels, and that is improving access to care for patients in rural areas, particularly primary care. I think we would agree, and the listeners of this podcast may agree, that the best care is provided by fully trained, multi-specialty skilled physicians
For sure.
in family medicine.
Right.
And we have an opportunity to sell that message to legislators this year. We have been asked to join an interim study on primary care access this fall. And so your academy will be present. Please give us information, give us your stories. We will be talking about everything from improving the pipeline of individuals who choose to become family physicians to how do we support their success? How do we make it financially viable for them? How do we give them the kind of quality of life that makes them want to practice in rural Oklahoma? And we're looking for any information that you can provide that we can positively share with legislators so that they understand how important it is to support family medicine so that we can support our rural communities.
What do you think? And again, it's kind of hard for me to visualize this, and I know you're an urban doc, just as the two of us are. But what do you think we can do to encourage? What would you say as president of our academy to encourage docs across the state, but especially docs from rural communities, to try and engage more with the academy? How do you visualize them having opportunities to do that through the course of the next year?
I think that, again, is where the theme of reconnection comes in. We've fragmented a bit. Again, I blame the pandemic for quite a bit of this. We just stopped gathering. But we also have had such a focus that some of my rural colleagues have felt like we focus too much, too heavily on our educational programs, particularly in the urban areas. That we have, in some situations, we've removed residency programs from rural communities, and that has had an emotional impact. It's very easy to feel kind of alone in your own world and unsupported unless the organization itself is actively reaching out to us. So I had a lot of conversations since I've become president with some of our rural physicians, and they have appreciated just having the conversation, just knowing that they are not just not forgotten, but that they are critically important to the success of the organization. I think as part of that reconnection, what we really need to do is reach deeply into our rural docs, our rural partners. Their practices are as diverse as, you've seen one practice, you've seen one practice. So I don't have advice to give. I want to hear how we can serve them better.
Outstanding. Absolutely. Well, Dr. Franklin, we appreciate you taking the time to be with us and let us in on the upcoming events for the Academy. I'm excited about the opportunities for reconnecting with my peers across the state, and look forward to partnering with you in your time during your term as president of the Academy. So thank you for being a part of us today.
I'm so excited to get to hang out with you some more.
I know.
And other family dogs that we haven't met yet. It's a unique opportunity. I'm really excited. And the students and the residents who are interested.
Always.
Yeah.
All
Thank you
right,
again.
so give us those dates again as we wrap up here. So the tailgate in Norman.
OU versus Ole Miss homecoming is October 25th.
Very good.
Okana Member and Family Retreat with a little bit of CME is going to be November 21st and 22nd. And then for those that would please give me your feedback, we're going to this fall be doing that interim study on primary care access.
Awesome.
Excellent. Thank you so much,
Thank you
Veer.
again.
Good seeing you again.
Good seeing you too, sir.
Viewers, listeners, thank you for taking the time to join us. We'll see you next time on another episode of Fast Talks with Family Docs.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us today. The doctors would like to see you back for another check-in. Please choose to follow our podcast, and you will automatically be notified when it's time for your next appointment.